Welcome back to Birminology on Lettermen Row. My name is Jeremy Birmingham. Some people call me Birm. You can call me whatever you want. Doesn't really matter to me. Today we're talking to Jack Miller, Ohio State's 2020 quarterback commitment from Scottsdale, Arizona's Chaparral High School. The country's fourth-ranked pro-style quarterback, Jack is a 6'4", 210-pound gunslinger, and I think he's one of the country's best pure passers in the class of 2020. Let's catch up with Jack. Here we are, second episode of Birminology. Jack Miller, Ohio State 2020 quarterback commit, joining us from Scottsdale, Arizona. First, Jack, how's the weather in Arizona today?
Great.
Yeah?
It's beautiful. It's a little chilly. This morning was about 35 degrees.
35's chilly. Yeah, it is rough.
Yeah, coldest we've seen in a while out here, man.
It's rough. It's rough. Didn't it snow there earlier this winter?
Yeah, it snows in Flagstaff. It's been snowing in Flagstaff like crazy. That's like 2 hours north.
Well, moving on. Your rehab, that's the biggest thing for Buckeye fans. You hurt your knee. Can you give them a little background exactly what happened with the knee and how you're feeling, how your rehab's going?
Yeah, so I tore my MCL in, I think the sixth play of the game against Mountain Point. Played through the game, didn't think it was anything major. Then got an MRI the next day, and they told me what happened. So I was in rehab for 3 months, probably 4 months, and everything went good. I mean, I'm back to 100%, full go, sprinting and everything again.
Yeah, we've seen some Twitter videos of you working out lately. I saw you doing the chopper or whatever it was Thursday afternoon. So that's obviously, you look like you're feeling healthy. Speaking of healthy, how's the relationship with Coach Day and Mike Yursich after the coaching change happened in December with Ohio State?
It's good. I mean, I've just really been building both those relationships up as much as I can before I get there. Me and Coach Day pretty much talk on a daily basis. Same with Coach Yursich. Coach Yursich is a really good guy. I'm really excited to play for him.
For Buckeye fans that don't know much about him, what do you like about him as a recruit? I know that he's been working with you since his time at Oklahoma State, but what is it that people should like and know about him?
I think he's just a really good dude. He knows a lot about football, has a really good knowledge of the game, and he likes to throw the ball a lot, and it's going to work out good.
I know that you were at Ohio State in November for the game against Michigan, visiting with all of your future teammates and getting a time with the coaching staff. What's next for you when it comes to getting back to Ohio State? When do you want to be back? And have you started to look at potentially your plans? I know there's still a year and a half left of high school for you, but do you have the opportunity to early enroll? Is that something that you're looking at?
Yeah, so I'll be back up there in spring for the spring game. Really excited about that, and I will be graduating early. I'm taking some summer school classes so I can get up there in December or January, whenever it is, and enroll early.
Jack, I know that Twitter makes recruiting in this world that we live in kind of interesting. People see everything that you do and automatically assume that something is bigger than it is, okay? So,
yeah,
you know, Justin Fields, the announcement came that he was enrolling at Ohio State, and Jack Miller tweets out a pair of eyes, and everyone starts sending me text messages going, what does this mean for Jack Miller? Then they see that you visit, LSU for a practice, for a bowl practice, even though it's down the street from your house, and your dad is hosting them at his hotel. Where are you at with your recruitment? What do you want fans to know? What do you want other recruits to know about where Jack Miller is with Ohio State?
Yeah, I'm 100% sold on Ohio State. I mean, I won't be taking any more visits, or I really don't even talk to any other coaches anymore. I mean, I'm completely focused on Ohio State, and that's my future.
Now, for you, how are you dealing with being the leader of your recruiting class? What are you doing? Who are you talking with? Who's important for you? And do you guys, as a group, talk to the coaches about who they want you to target and who they want you to talk with? Yeah,
so we talk to the coaches a lot about it. I mean, they tell us who they want us to get, who they think is the real deal. So we pretty much just go off whoever they say, like guys like Keely Ringo, Julian Fleming, or Kim Jarrett, and a bigger list than that, a bunch of dudes that we're trying to get. I mean, we're just building our relationships with them. We've got a big old group chat with everybody in it, so we get to talk to them whenever we want.
As a quarterback right now, there are 3 offensive linemen committed. You have to be happy about that. How are your relationships with Paris and Luke Whippler and now Jacob James, the latest commit in your class?
Yeah, I mean, I've known Paris for a little bit now. I mean, I have a good relationship with him and Luke. I haven't really gotten a chance to hang out or talk to Jacob that much yet, but I'm looking forward to. Me and Luke actually play Fortnite together a lot, so building our relationship.
I'm terrible at Fortnite, but we'll move on from that. I know that you're an ultra competitive guy. I know you don't care about the makeup of the Ohio State roster. You've committed with 2 years of high school to play. You know that's where you want to be. What does this coming spring mean for you and your national perception? What do you think you have to do to get people to understand that Jack Miller, even though you're the 4th-ranked quarterback in the country, that's pretty good, but I know that you think you're the best quarterback in the country. What makes you feel that way?
Just my ability to throw the ball anywhere on the field. I mean, I have good knowledge of the game. I understand coverages and concepts and everything like that. And this spring, I really just want to keep doing what I've been doing since freshman year. Just keep working and not really worrying about all the new noise and just focus on my team.
Are you the best quarterback in your class?
I would say so. I think so. I think everybody, though, would think so. I mean, you have to think that you have to have that kind of confidence to be or get where you want to be.
Oh, Jack, let's turn away from recruiting. Stop talking football. Let's just talk about Jack Miller. You told me that you listen to some rapper named Lil Baby. Is that?
Yeah.
What is Lil Baby, and how does Lil Baby pump you up before a game?
I don't know. I like the way he raps. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I just like his songs, like the sound, like the rhythm, and yeah. So,
I mean, you go from like Lil Baby to Little Drake, or how does it work? Like, is there a Little Drake?
No, there's not. It's just Drake.
There should be. Have you ever considered becoming like the next great white rapper and be like Lil Drake Miller, or?
Oh gosh, I mean,
no. Can you rap?
Want to hear me rap? Nope.
No, I can't. I can sing, but I cannot rap.
Yeah, I cannot rap. I don't know how those guys do it.
When you get ready to head to Columbus for the spring game and come into town, what are you most looking forward to about getting back on campus? Where do you want to eat, and where do you want to hang out?
First off, I want to eat at Eddie George's or Moe's, and then really just hang out around the facility, hang out with all the dudes and my future teammates. You
live in Phoenix, and there is really great Mexican food all over Phoenix, Arizona, obviously. And you want to get to Columbus, Ohio to eat a burrito at Moe's?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
What is your favorite movie of all time and your favorite movie character?
Favorite movie? I'm not sure. Let's see.
I mean, are you a big rom-com guy? You love like romantic comedy? You look like a guy who loves a romantic comedy, Jack.
I like action-packed movies. I like 13 Hours a lot. What else? I like Lone Survivor might be my favorite movie, honestly. I've seen that like 10 times. That's one that has a little application, I think, sometimes towards like sports and teamwork. Exactly. So that's pretty cool. Let me ask you this. Last question. If you were 13-year-old Jack Miller getting ready to enter the recruiting circus again, what's the best advice you'd give to yourself, and what do you think that this process has done for you, and what is the one thing that you think you would have loved to have changed? If I could tell myself what to do, I mean, I'd really just make sure I didn't fall in love with the whole recruiting process and just kept my head down and kept working and not really focus too much on what other people think about me and just do what's best for me and keep working. And one thing I would change the rule that coaches can't contact you until you're a junior. I mean, I think that's kind of ridiculous. Do you think that this entire recruiting world is like out of control? I do. Yes. I mean, you're 16 years old now, right? Yeah, I am. 16, and like you are, in many people's eyes, a celebrity because you play football, right? Yeah. I mean, how would you change that? What would you think? What do you think could be done to lessen the theatrics in the circus? I don't know. I really think it's just pretty much all social media. I mean, everybody cares about how many followers everyone has and how many likes you get, but at the end of the day, none of that really matters. Understood. Well, Jack, I appreciate you taking time, and it's obviously good to see you. Glad that you're healthy, and we'll talk to you again soon. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Thanks, Jack.